Hi, I'm Shaking Gaming, and you're watching my timeline for my account in Marvel Strike Force from launch until now. Well, I didn't really join on this account on launch because I had to restart the day after launch due to signing in with a wrong email account, and it wasn't the one I had signed up with. So I didn't get the 100 Captain American free shots that you could get. So I had to restart. So one day less than those from global launch. As you can see in the bottom of the screen, there's maintenance in just a few hours. So I thought maybe this was a good time to make a timeline of my gaming time in Marvel Strike Force so far, because after the patch there'll be level 75. We've had level 70 for quite some time, and now finally something new is happening. Level 75, and perhaps straight away or after a period, gear 14, who knows. But I thought I'd show my progress in the game so far. I have collected every character in the game released so far. Not all are equally leveled up. I haven't really given much for Wakandas yet, and time, money in the game doesn't allow for everything. Same with the aim, although I'll have to take them up pretty soon, I guess, with Graviton coming out. Hydra, they're not going anywhere. They're staying at the bottom of my roster for now. Fantastic Four, I've been slow with them because I really wanted the Invisible Woman before I was going nuts on them, but they are solid in war, so they'll go up pretty soon. Worked a bit on Sinister Six. You'll see them here and there, and not really consistent yet. Right now I have a thing for Vulture, which I also have 5 red stars on, so that's why I'm working on him. Hand, well, it's a long time since I invested in those. Not really worth it. Then there's Wolverine, the odd X-Men down here. He should be reworked, so I have put a bit into him lately, but otherwise I've only used the other 4 X-Men really. Defenders are slowly falling behind. They used to be pretty high on my roster. Some Brotherhood showing up here, the lowest ones. And there's the Vulture, which I'm building. Power armor. Now we're soon reaching the 70s. Minerva, my second lowest 70. Only 6 gold stars and 3 red stars, so I can't really take her any higher. It's all limited to mainly to red stars when we get up in the high parts here. You can't take them any higher. Falcon is limited by not being able to obtain him. Still need a few shots on Captain Marvel from the daily, but she's not dropping for me at all, so there's no luck there. Just got Phoenix 7-star. And the crown jewel in my collection, my Kree Reaper. It's been a lot of fun. Wish it had been another character that I got 7 stars on, but I've adapted. I've used her in Arena and Raids, Blitz, everything really. And it's been good. She's been unlocking gameplay that I couldn't do if I didn't have her. So that's why you see quite a lot of Kree up here in the top of my roster. It's just because she was enabling things that you couldn't do otherwise. Oops. If we look at the red stars, there's just a few favorites I'm working on. Shaka needs to get up really fast because Invisible Woman is coming out and he's needed, but I get between 0 and 4 shots a day for him with 3 refreshes, so but I should be able to reach it. 7 red star. My famous Reaper. And what do we have next? A 6 star and a 6 star, both minions. Oh, sorry, 3 6 red stars, all 3 minions. I just recently got one from Fantastic Four, I'll get back to that, but that's Human Torch, but he's not 6 gold stars yet, that's why he's not up here. So I've really had my luck with the minions. Reaper, Mercenary Sniper, Hand Blade Master and Hand Assassin. I really considered going ham on the hand because I had 2 6 red stars, but they are just so bad that it's not worth it even with 6 red stars. Then I got a few 5 red stars, most of which I've worked hard on, except when we get down to Hydra and Aim. Here's Human Torch. But I haven't really had that many 5 red stars either. Then quite a lot of 4 red stars. The majority of the roster actually is 4 red stars. And now we come down to the 3 red stars. Sadly, quite a lot of good characters that I've used a lot are still 3 red stars. Hurts me a lot, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it except hope for better luck. Still a lot of 3 red stars. And a few 2 red stars. I don't think I only have 1 character left and 1 red star, and that's Shocker, who I'm working on. But still, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters on 2 red stars. Hurts a bit on the good characters, but guess I'll just have to hope for better luck. I have this achievement, which I don't really fancy, changing the frame around my character, so I've just not picked it up, really. What else? I think I'll go over to the actual timeline. So far it hasn't been possible to track the team power and collection power automatic. There's talk about introducing API into the game, which means we can export our roster to a website or to a spreadsheet and easily sort it. Alliance leaders and co-leaders can work on the data then. I always been sort of a data hawk, so I have gathered these data for my alliance for quite some time, and I believe that this is a bit unique. I'm not sure anyone has these data this detailed. I have almost every week since around April, I think I started, collected data from the game every week for my alliance to show progress, tickets earned for all the members in the alliance. So I have very detailed information. Here I've just taken out my stats and my alliance average to show the progress I've done. the game launched back in March. And it's just a linear line here in the beginning because I didn't track any data in the beginning. But now you can see the graph starts to fluctuate. The low blue line is my own strength of the strongest team. It moves, but it's quite steady actually. There's a few steep points, but mostly it's just a straight line. And there's my collection power, which is the red line, going rather steadily. There's some jumps here and there. And finally, my alliance's average collection power, just to have someone else or 23 else to compare my progress with. And you can see they are roughly the same, more or less. There's a bit more fluctuation, but that's due to changing alliances and changing team members in the alliances. For example, it may take a jump down if suddenly one of the big guys with a big huge roster in the alliance leaves and is replaced with a guy that has a lot lower roster. So, and of course your own collection power can't go down, so that's why mine is steadily climbing. Here's an overview of the alliances I've been in. There might have been one or two in the beginning that I simply don't remember, but otherwise I've been in 5 alliances for a longer period of time. Started in Outer Rim Marauders, then moved to Guardians Alpha for a short time. Then I was in Weapon X, the Annihilation part of that cluster, for quite some time, from May to November. Then I joined Kawamo for 1.5 months, and then the entire part of 2019 I've been with FAC, and so far I still am. And now to analyze just a little bit further what has happened, why the graph is showing as it is. First of all, when the game launched, you were limited to level 60, which ended sometime in June. Then level 65 was released. The level cap was increased, and immediately after you can see my alliance CP is going up. Somehow, some reason mine didn't. I don't know if I wasn't 65 straight away. It might have taken some time before I reached it. Then some fluctuations, minor ones really. And then in October came the level cap increased to 70, and some things started to happen again. You can't really see it on my CP, and on this graph at least, the strongest team is just 2 minor differences. There might be some small fluctuations down here, but really the big thing happened around Red Stars, which launched in November last year. As you can see, suddenly the graph becomes a lot more steep and some fluctuations happen. Also my strongest team goes up twice here, you can see, so I must have pulled something decent. And finally, later today, level 75, and I guess some fluctuations will happen rather soon, because a lot of characters are 70 on quite a large part of the player base. So I'm guessing both my Alliance CP and my own will go up, and naturally the strongest team will go up quite fast as well. But we'll have to see what happens. You see, I'm unsure whether I should wear this, my tinfoil quick hat here for the launch, or maybe if I should find my rose tinted glasses. Who knows? Might be some bugs showing up. Might be good fun with finally a level cap increase. Hope so. And let's hope the game continues to improve. Lots of things to improve on. That's it for now. Goodbye.